everyone, I'm Wina Joyce.
And I'm Hussein.
Welcome to this edition of Qifa Bytes.
Qifa Bytes features stories in and around our school. To kick off this edition, we have a story on the recently launched tray return campaign.
A group of 34 of our friends, alongside our principal, Mrs. Wong, our vice principal, Miss Uma, and a team of 8 teachers together with members of the West Coast Garden Neighborhood Committee were at the I Can Do It, So Can You Tray Return campaign at Block 503 Ayer Raja Market and Food Center on the 29th of March.
Even Second Minister for Trade and Industry, Mr. S. Iswaran, was there with us.
This came as a ground-up initiative by the Neighborhood Committee members. They mobilized pupils from our school to encourage patrons of the food center to clear their own trays after their meal.
It is heartening to see everyone, especially our friends, going about their tasks in such an enthusiastic manner, proudly demonstrating our school values, a caring heart and self-discipline.
Our friends shared that they met with some difficult situations and harsh comments, but this did not deter them.
We are privileged to have one of our friends, Edison Koo from 4E, here in the studio, who was at the food center to share his experience on that day.
Welcome to the studio, Edison. What were the challenges you faced when you were there at the food center?
There was always this fear of rejections by members of the public and disagreements, especially when people did not buy the idea of returning their trays after eating. Of course, we were all taught to be polite at all times and try our best to convince them.
What did you learn from this experience?
I learned to be confident when speaking up. I also learned that not everyone may agree with your idea, but that is okay as long as you try your best to make them aware of the right thing to do when you share common public spaces.
Finally, what do you have to say to all our friends who are watching this?
Since we are constantly sharing common public places, it is good for us to be mindful of others. A simple act like tray returning will go a long way in making Singapore a more pleasant place to live in.
Thank you, Edison, for coming to our studio. We hope that as the National Environment Agency, or NEA for short, rolls out its tray return initiative nationwide, and Singaporeans will make it a conscious effort to clear their trays as an act of graciousness and to keep our food centres clean and tidy.